welcome back to Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host Ben, and we are going to be diving into some live gods today. I'm going to be testing a couple of different things for this weekend ranked because I have not been doing too well on the weekend ranked. And I've not made it back up to Mythic yet. I was close since, they changed the prize pack pool for the weekend ranked. Competition has continued to be stiff. This past weekend, if you joined me, you saw I went 12 of 25 there, starting in Solar Gold. Right now I'm back in Auric Gold, so I had a dip there after the weekend event where I've been testing a couple of different things. So you can see across all of my recent decks, there's not really anything crazy popping out except for this aggro nature deck, which I've been testing the last couple of days. So I'm going to keep testing this little guy. It's basically an armored deck with the porcupine, but it's been doing pretty well. I have a whole lot of different, I ain't going to say a whole lot, but hey, Basad, I've been alive, man. I've been alive. It's just not been able to focus on gods like I normally do. It's, the markets have been real crazy because I got the other channel with the stock market, and I also started trading futures. I'm currently taking a evaluation with Earn the Trade. You may have seen the commercials starting to come out on it, the ads on YouTube for Earn the Trade. It's interesting, but it's prop trading. Basically, if you can pass the test, you will then be put on a live trading account with $25,000 of somebody else's money. And as long as you follow the rules, then you can continue to trade with somebody else's money and pull your profits. So that has been one thing I've been focused on, trying to get that test done. And then also the website is now updated. Is my sound coming in a bit low? Let me see here. I'm sitting a little ways back. Let me adjust my mic for a second. How we doing now? Is that better? You hear me better now? Let me know if that's any better. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and pop this Jaguar down. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, we should be hearing me pretty clear now. I'm not clipping, but I'm right there at it, so it's about as loud as I can get. I can always move the mic closer, but just let me know. If it continues to be a problem, we'll fix it. But yeah, I was just saying I've been doing this futures trading challenge with Earn a Trade, trying to pass the test to get on a funded prop trading account, which basically takes a lot of the risk out of futures trading because you're trading with somebody else's money. But you do have to know what you're doing. You're not going to be able to just go in and take the test and pass that test. And it does cost like $75 right now to go through the evaluation. So to me, I mean, I lose $75 in a day trade, so $75 to test my skills as a trader. I took the challenge on. Plus, a good friend of mine, he came on the channel, the home channel, the other day, and was convincing me into doing it. So on his word, I said, all right, man, I'll do it. So yeah, between the futures trading and just having two channels and a whole multitude of other channels under the Framework Fortune umbrella, and then the blockchain project we're still working on all the time. Just a lot going on, so I wasn't able to focus on gods quite as much the last couple of weeks. That's basically what I was saying. But the Framework Fortune blockchain project is now live on the website. You can come read the V1, the version 1 white papers, and check out all of this information here. And then there's the image of the soul scan showing that we have actually minted this coin, and then we're not just talking crazy. Yeah, you can go to frameworkfortune.com, check that out. You don't have to be a member of frameworkfortune.com. It's free to sign up, but you don't have to be a member to access that part. Yeah, let's throw this little modeled ranger fellow here. I think we should go with the elephant. And then we'll throw the cat down. Let's just give him flank. Doesn't matter. Try to take him out. Perfect. We did hit that. And then let's go for his health. So yeah, between all the channels, all the social media, the trading of stocks, cryptos, and now futures, the market's going insane. You know, we've seen the Nasdaq's futures just being crazy. Just absolutely crazy. I think I need to be frenzied. Yeah, let's get frenzied on this. Beautiful. And then we might as well just go ahead and give this cat the armor if we can. Well, he got it. That's okay too. That's fine. Ain't worried about that. And that guy can stay alive for a turn. I don't care. And then I'm going to grab that Vow of Champions. But yeah, like I live stream between both channels. I live stream 14 times a week, I think, or 12 times a week now. 5, 6, 11. I was streaming 14, but that was too much. I had to cut it down. So I'm streaming 11 times a week, 6 times on this channel, 5 times on the other channel, or at least that's the schedule I'm trying to keep. I know I missed a couple of streams last week here, but that's what I'm saying. It's just a lot. Just a lot. But it's a good problem to have. I like being busy. I like having all these things to research and do. Let's just go with that. But sometimes I just don't have enough time in the day to do everything. But anyway, if you didn't catch one of the crypto updates, or it might have been one of the other live streams, the armor updates that they were doing, they did not actually go through with. I thought they were going to, but turns out they decided to scrap the whole Armor 2.0. So none of those cards got changed, and none of the, or in the armor mechanic of taking damage did not get changed. So the spiny porcupine nonsense lives on. Now, there was some changes that did come, and I covered those changes. If you hadn't seen that, that was that was last week. I think that was towards the weekend, but it wasn't to any of the armor cards. And I've also, there was a tweet. Well, there was a tweet. There was a couple of tweets I saw. See what I want to do here. Let's just throw that first. Oh no, we missed. Yeah, he can't hurt him. I just want to get that off of there. That twin strike. Should I just go ahead and kill him? Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill him. I'll grab that Wiccan Trapper. Let's draw a card. Nice, another porcupine. Oh, but anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, give me a second. I'll remember here in a second. So I need to kill this though. Let's just go here first. Perfect. That's what we wanted to happen. Now it's Candy per barrage. We gotta do 2 more damage though. Actually, I'm gonna. Well, I meant to give the flank to him. Whoops. I'm gonna let him come into me. I'm gonna let him swing into me. I'm gonna let him decide where he wants to go with this. But oh yeah, there was a couple of tweets revealing new cards from the core refresher set that's coming out, and the Gods Unchained dev team had a blog post where they announced the Divine Order set balancing phase is extended till the end of March 28th, because they want to see the Divine Order set and the new core refresher set in play together. So with that timing that they said, I do believe we are going to be seeing that core refresher set very, very soon, like here in the next couple of weeks, if not like next week, because they are spoiling cards. The tweets that were out there was people spoiling. Let's see, go ahead and take him out. We'll just go right over him. So with the core refresher set coming in, and the core set is this set right here. These are the gray cards you get from all the packs from leveling up. If you're new, this symbol right here is the core set symbol. Now these core set cards can always be changed, and when they're gray, they're not NFTs yet. You have to take 2 of them and mint them in the forge to make them NFTs. But this set is going to, it basically continues on, like it's a continuous set, but they continually add to it and they can take away from it whatever they're going to do. Eventually, when the governance is live for the tokens, the God's token, then we'll be the ones voting on these proposal changes and things like that. But there's going to be new cards coming in those packs, and we'll take a look at them later. And then there's also going to be, well, this is over with. And you just see how overwhelming and stupid armor is. I mean, I've just been talking and barely even focusing on that game, and I was just, easily able to kill that war deck. But yeah, the new set is just basically an add-on into the core set. Some of the cards are going to be completely new. Some of the cards that are already existing are going to be reworked. Let me see if I can find that again. Those tweets. You got 8,000 BNB sold out in less than a minute. Wow. How many coins were in the pre-sale? What was the offering of that the Titano? I'm not gonna buy anything at pre-sale, just like I don't buy things right away with IPOs with stocks. Simply because you never know how everybody else is going to react to it after it hits the public market. So I've learned my lesson about doing that. It may work. I mean, it could work out for you just fine with Titanos, but I don't know. It's a thing from the stock market I carry with me in any trading and investing. Wait and see. Just I like to wait it out, but if you got in, hey, you got in that early. Who knows? You could be coming in here next week saying on the live stream trying to buy the buy the channel and pay me to start making pottery on the channel instead of playing gods and whatnot. I'm definitely interested. It was Safu cloned better than Titano. So this was a different one. So this one wasn't Titano? Because I don't remember seeing anything about Safu. I might have missed that comment yesterday. Or Seifu or whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. You're going to let my spiny porcupines live. Go ahead, throw a worm breath at it. Okay, the deck screener tomorrow. Okay, cool. That's that's wild. So is the Safu got the 100,000% APR or APY like Titanos does? I gotta get this board somewhat in check here. I just wasn't drawing anything but spells. And against a magician, well, luckily he doesn't seem to be a very he's got to be a spell heavy magician. He's pretty spell heavy. See, I can't keep anything on the board, so these spells are useless right now. And he's growing his board. I'm probably going to lose this match. See, another spell. I was trying to hit that with Oni. Maybe I'll hit that with... Nope, I hit Of course, I hit Oni with his ward. So that whole turn was just a waste. Didn't do anything. So I had to get off that ward, but man, there comes a Rune Moth. I have no board. There's nothing I can do at this point. Because there's nothing in this deck I can draw. It's one card that's going to change this all around. We'll see. Let's see, he's got one, two. He's probably just going to kill me. I'm just going to throw the armor on the Pangolin. Or throw the aspect of Pangolin on the Jaguar. Nico is cheating. Yeah, he's definitely cheating, man. It seems like Nico might be your alternate ego. Cheat on both egos beside. No, maybe. See, like I brought that all the way back to you somehow. Oh yeah, so he just blasted that off with the armor and everything because all his spell boost. You may leave me alive, but keep coming at you. If he don't kill me and keeps playing around, it'll be pretty dumb. Let me get this out of the way. I gotta keep this screen up some because I'm watching Gods very closely right now, and I'm watching Ethereum very closely. The NASDAQ seemingly continuing to drop, and Bitcoin and Ethereum seemingly go on the opposite direction finally. So, and I even saw a headline article just scrolling real quick. I didn't even read it because I already know, this was my prediction has been, but Bitcoin's decoupling from the stock market. That's, if you've been following me, that's what I've been talking about on the crypto updates. If, or not even if, but when Bitcoin and Ether stop following the stock market, that's when I think we're going to see this hot altcoin market. And it's kind of showing. I mean, it looks like we're going to be heading into March. As Ethereum's been testing 3,000, did break over 3,000. Bitcoin did break over 44,000 last night, and a lot of altcoins were getting some action. So some money's come back in, at least for the time being. I'm gonna run this deck one more and try to get back above the shield, and then I'm gonna show you guys some of these other decks I've been working on. This is a fun Gods day, and if anybody wants to play me here, decide if you want to cheat like you always do and beat me, then yeah, I'm always up for a match. Just heard a crazy duck noise. I think that might have been an Amazon truck backing up, but I don't know. The snow's all melted here in Wisconsin, and there's a bunch of ducks across down the road because there's a lake, or not a lake, but a pond. So I don't know if that was an Amazon truck or a duck. Played my war deck. That's the best deck I got. I don't have it even together right now. I'd have to go back and copy and... Well, I guess I could throw it together. I do have a war deck. I'll play it against you. This is one of my sneaky decks. One of my sneaky ideas. And actually, it wasn't even my idea. It was my buddy Jackie's idea. But he tried it, said it was all right. So I took the idea and worked with it. He's a actual TCG gamer who's been playing games like anything you can think of, from Magic to Dragon Ball Z to Pokemon, all that stuff. He travels usually a few times a year to different big events and things like that. And I got him into Gods. He absolutely loves Gods. That's why I knew I was pretty bullish when I was on Gods, when I was able to easily convince him into playing it and seeing how much he loved the game, because he's played plenty of TCGs. I've played very few throughout my lifetime, and not for very long periods. But the war deck idea came from him, so I'm just giving him his credit where his credit's due. Although he probably doesn't deserve it. If he's watching right now, he would not be offended. Talking about somebody with a hard skin. Well, like I said, I got a couple of different decks that I've been working on that are not the normal, meta decks. And then I got one secret sauce deck that I'm going to pull out this weekend for the weekend rank. I'm going to play this deck. I'm going to get into Mythic, hopefully, get back into it before Friday, as long as time permits me to. We're just gonna make this badger go crazy. Why not, There we go. But I'm not gonna play my secret sauce deck today or Thursday. I'm not gonna show it until this weekend stream, and I'm gonna play that deck all weekend, no matter what happens. If I go on a bad losing streak, whatever. That's what I'm gonna play in the Saturday live stream to finish off and through the whole entire tournament. I'll show you guys on good decks to verify, because I usually play some Friday night. But yeah, messed up so bad. I guess it's not that big of a mess up, but I would have liked to have been frenzied. Well, no, because I still don't want to really play this until I draw 1 mana creatures, so I can drop them both. Or now that I'm at 5 mana, 2 mana. But we got a beaver here, or a badger here, that's getting out of control. He's not even at 6 mana. He can't kill this. There's nothing he can do to kill this right now. What's up, Mike B? A little chilly this morning, 60 degrees. Yeah. It's about the same. Are you in Wisconsin? Might be, cause that's what it feels like up here. I can't remember if you're in Wisconsin or not. Nah, man, I can't tell you which god yet either, because the truth is I don't know which god it's gonna be. I've been testing the deck a bunch of different ways with different gods, so it's a mystery deck, and that's why I can't tell you guys because it's a mystery to me. But whatever it is that I come up with by Friday, that's what I'm going to play the entire weekend event. So we'll see how that all goes. And I'm going to trigger the stag with the stag. You know, why not? Let's get some more favor in there. And a primal guidance. I don't have any more mana. Let's grab this so we can kill some things. Let's go ahead and take him out. I don't like him. And let's grab that Rune of Life so we can heal the Badger this turn. Because even if he uses Hunt now, it's going to spread across all three creatures. So no, I don't know. I tried it in Magic. I tried the idea in Magic, and it's not as good as I want. So this is what I can narrow it down to. It's probably not going to be Magic. Probably not going to be light either. But I've got, like I said, you're just going to have to wait till Saturday to see. Because I don't even know what it's going to be yet. So I didn't use all my mana, did I? Okay. Alright, let's heal you back on up there. There we go. Oh, come on. I wanted you to hit in the face. You stupid badger. You weren't supposed to miss. Now, if I can get a Rune of Shmuel, that's going to have to die. I'm just... Aw. That's going to kill my badger. I've been doing... well... I don't really have a choice. Preferably, though, I want it to miss. I want it to hit face. Yeah, there we go. Good. I would rather do that damage now and him have to try to swing this and hit me. Because if he can't kill the Badger with the Green Giant this turn, then this game probably is over. Yeah, he did hit it. And that is, and you can see now he's got a nice full board there. So I'm top decking. That'll help a little bit. I'll be able to maybe clear some of his board. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. We'll grab this flank fellow for next turn. You're on the beach in Florida? Oh, nice, Mike. Oh, I get what you're saying now. Chilly this morning, 60 degrees because you're in Florida. Well, I'm in Wisconsin and it feels like it's 60 degrees here, so it's really weird. Like we just got a foot of snow 2 days ago, and then now it's all melted today and it's t-shirt weather. It's a weird, weird thing. Alright, let's just throw him out there. Do that. I'm going to save that wildfire. Oh, he got so lucky that Badger hit. Deception is a possibility. But I mean, let's be honest, Basad. Deception's a possibility for any type of deck, right? Yeah. You can build aggro, you can build sneaky, you can build board control, you can build whatever in deception. Now I am going to pray to Immutable Clay that the Selena's mark hits this. Nope. Out of all the creatures it could have hit, it hit the one that did not or would not be killed by it. So that's worst case scenario. Yeah, I'm about to lose because he's got that wild root staff too. That was kind of dumb. Why did he not attack with the wild root staff first and buff? Does it only buff wild creatures? No. It buffs all creatures. Oh, now this is what he wants to do. He wants to buff them for this turn. I mean, I think he might have could have killed me that turn. With what he already had out there. I don't know. He's got his plan. It doesn't matter. He's going to beat me anyway. I ran out of top deck and running out of... Yeah, it's pretty much over. Go ahead, kill me, man. Get it over with. It could be nature. It could be war, though. You know, wait till you see this deck I'm about to play you with the one I was saying that my buddy Jackie gave me the idea for. That's what I'm about to play you with, Basad. Real quick before we start it, though, let me make sure I got this deck in here. There it is. I'm going to take a quick little break. And then we'll hop into that game. Man, what you mean, man? You think I want to go spend $2,000 for 2 Demogorgons? I can't. The PW is not clicking in my head what you're talking about on that abbreviation, but 2 Demogorgons. What was that, about $3,000? Buy you, he's like, buy you some just go buy you some Demogorgons like it's nothing. You got it, man. Just drop a couple bands on them Demogorgons. I'm trying to not do that. I want to get, well, I've been in Mythic, like I've said multiple times, but I want to get to Mythic and stay in Mythic without spending a whole bunch on my decks. Just because the less I can invest, you know, if I can do it and get there that way, well, it's actually, you know, this is a good little actual debate, Basad, you could actually start right now. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Maybe I have to get somebody on here one day live streaming, though, but is it worth it to go ahead and invest the money in the high price cards like the Demogorgon so you can get into Mythic and just easily, well, see, I don't know if you can easily win, though, even if you do get those Demogorgons, because everybody else has them in the top of Mythic. So, but that would be the question. Is it worth it to invest that much money to get into Mythic for the prize pool? Or is it and because of you can get there faster, it's going to be less of a time investment? Or is it better to try to keep your deck as cheap as possible and not invest anything, or invest a small amount and try to get there, but it may take longer? What's the better investment? What's the better... You got me thinking, Basad. You got me thinking. I got Selena, I got Palace. That's like 1 Demogorgon. Nah, man. Selena's 200, Palace is 150. The Demogorgon's $1,000 by itself. Oh wow, that Safu sale was a pink sale record. 33 seconds that thing sold out. Wow, that's insane. That must have had a lot of hype around it. I'll check it out. Yeah, tomorrow we'll go over Safu. That'll be the coin we take a look at, the project we take a look at on the crypto update. But yeah, let me take a quick little break here, and when I come back, we'll get real funky here in Basad. We'll see what type of cheating you're gonna do today. Give me just a couple minutes. Let's see. With my deck plus Demogorgon, I bet you'll win 20 games of Mythic. That'll give you 2 legendary packs. You can win at least .01 ETH worth of cards. Yeah. Well, I know if you pull better legendaries, you can earn quite a bit. But not only that, with those legendary packs, you're more apt to pull diamond cards, which is in that Divine Order set. They're not like $1,000,000 cards, but let's just pull it up and look. I'll show you guys because I've been keeping an eye on this myself. I'm trying to trade this NFT market just like I trade stocks and all of that and cryptos. So I've got my little things I keep an eye on. But when those Divine Order packs, whoops, like Armor Lurker, there's only 83 of those that are diamond, and you can see they've been selling. One sold on February 6th for $90. 3 sold on the 11th for 82. There was 1 sold on February 17th for 83. February 20th, 83. February 28th, just 3 days ago, there was 2 that sold for 76. So it may not sell very fast, but you could hit something like this, and if you go to the highest price, you hit a diamond Odie. The cheapest one is listed at $6,000. Now there was 2 that sold in February, but they sold for about $1,000. But I mean, think about that. If you hit one of these on one weekend and you're able to sell it for $1,000, that could make a fourth of your month or half of your month off of one weekend event. Now, of course, the pull rates on these are pretty rare. Like I said, I don't have myself. Of course, I'm not getting that many packs like I would be if I'm a Mythic. That's the whole reason why I've been trying to get into Mythic. So even if you go down to the lower qualities like the gold, it's a couple $100, and these because they're a couple $100, some of these will sell, especially if they're a popular card, like the Hollow here. You see, it's not been one sell since February 16th. What's a real popular card? Well, I know gold Odies have sold. Yeah, there's a gold Odie on the 28th sold for $159. So there's a lot of possible money. But that's the thing, you're subject to the pull rates. So that's what I'm saying. Is it worth that initial investment? Because the Demogorgon, where is it at? That's Genesis. Whoops. I'm going to go to meteorite quality because I ain't buying no diamond Demogorgon. The Demogorgon's $1,000, Like the 1,092 is the lowest price one. Let's check if there's a cheaper one. Oh, actually, there's a cheaper one for 1,088 for Gods token. Yeah, that's the cheapest one right now. 1,088, and that's only a $4 difference. So that was dipped to 0 there. Kind of scares me. I don't know what happened where somebody sold one for $43. It must have been like a friend deal or something. But yeah, anyway. Anybody else have any thoughts on that? Whether it's worth the money to go ahead and invest in those stronger legendaries? Beside them in the queue, you know the code. Lowercase framework. I'm not going to pull the trigger on a Demogorgon right now. I'll just be honest. The one thing about the Demogorgon, though, that concerns me is they almost changed the sleep mechanic, which did see a drop in value of the Demogorgon. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make the Demogorgon unplayable or anything, but I think it would decrease the value like it did. Well, we saw how people reacted to that. Now, it could have been overreaction. We don't know. Um, Another thing is, though, the Demogorgon supply is 30, almost 4,000. So it doesn't have. I mean, that's a pretty low supply, 4,000. There's a lot of legendary Genesis cards that are very strong cards that sell all the time that have continually went up, and sorry guys, I haven't hardly ate anything today, so this little fruit smoothie is the only thing keeping me going right now. But yeah, that oh yeah, that's what I was saying. There's lower supply good Genesis cards that are way cheaper than the Demogorgon. So that's the thing I asked myself, could the Demogorgon, as more players come in the game, could it go on up to, 2,000? This is very possible. Whether it'll do it or not, who knows? They could, the core refresher set, or, let's go with All See Inspire. They could put out a card that is just as good as the Demogorgon. But I like the cards uh, that have the lower supply. So like Demogorgon has that 37.69 because it's an epic, more pull rate. Jason Medea's Muse is cheaper by about $100 right now, and there's only 2,000 of those. And then like this right here, the Avatar of Nature, there's only 33 of these for sale, and that's because this card is so stupid good in Nature. I've drawn it off of like Tainted Treants and stuff, and it's always pretty wild. Yeah, Basad has no idea what's going on with this war deck. I ain't played a war card yet. Figure that one out. Played a magic card on your ass. This is what I was talking about over the weekend ranked this last weekend. I played a pretty basic nature deck with just some few little tweaks of my own. And, oh, good lord. Well, we might as well just go ahead and do this. But what I was saying though last weekend was, because I played that nature deck in the weekend event, everybody knew what I was trying to do. It's very easy to predict what I was going to do. So that's part of why I think I went like 50, half my games. Only won like half of them. Nice. So besides going to drop that, take out the big girl I just buffed up there. And I'm going to eat a little damage here. Go ahead and kill him. Get that little guy off the board. He's annoying me. What you gonna do, Basad? Oh, but anyway, back to what I was saying. From last weekend, because everybody could predict what I was doing, The deck I want to play this weekend, I want it to be completely unpredictable. I want people to have no idea what they're going against. I want to play psychological games. We got these new emojis, so I can throw these emojis at people right when they're thinking, right when they're thinking about things. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Alright, so Basan giving me a little bit of issues here. Ooh, a Thunder Collar. I actually pulled a Shadow Thunder Collar from the weekend before last's one Divine Order pack I got from the weekend event. That's pretty cool. Pull this over here see if I can find it. Alright, besides, you got this full big board here. First thing we do is take out that Twin Striker. He's got flank on everything. Alright. Let's go and do that. Playing a sneaky war deck here. This is not your normal war deck. Oh, Einar. Are you just gonna go straight to my face? Yeah. It's the reason why I saved that 1 mana though. But not seeing that reason. He's gonna, let's see, flank, 8 with flank, yeah, that's 13. He can kill me with the flank. I don't have a choice. I'm gonna play this. What you mean not enough mana? Because I'll at least take out the Thunder Collar. So that's less flank. He still's got 12. But he can't get through this. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if Basad can get through that. I didn't want to use that Soul Survivor on a Rampart, but I really didn't have a choice. Oh, I think he's digging for a it doesn't matter now. He's digging for something though. Summon another Raider. Oh no, he can kill me. Oh no, he's not killing me. Well, yeah, he can still kill me. No, he's leaving me alive. I don't know if Basad's leaving me alive on purpose or not. But yes, this is a war structure deck. Oof, big Thunder Collar there. I mean, it's over. He can kill me, at any time. Don't you torture me, Basad. Alright, I was gonna say I'll quit. Nice. Nice, Basad. You got out ahead of me. That was a pretty fast move there. Let me check real quick where I'm at with. Well, for one, let me show you guys the Shadow Thundercaller. There's that Shadow Thundercaller that I got. You can see it's my wallet from last week or the weekend before last pack. Pretty nice. And then there's my one diamond. I have a diamond Mutual Hatred from Divine Order that I got out of a pack. I think it was an epic pack. And it's just a common, so it's only worth like 15 bucks. But there is only 200 of them, so I've got it listed for some crazy price. Yeah, I got it listed for $15,000. You never know. Maybe some crazy person will come buy it. Who knows? But I don't plan on selling it anyway. It's a good death card. A good board wipe card for death. See Gods coming back up to 130. Ethereum still trying to break 3,000 again. Alright, yeah, good game, Basad. Oh yeah, I wanted to check how I was doing with that nature. That porcupine deck. Where's my stats? Here we are. So I went 7-3 with it. So yeah, let me jump in here and ranked again and try this deck out. Exanthia. What is Exanthia? What did you spell it? What is it? Oh, I'm in Genesis. Hold on a second. Let me make sure. There's that Mythic Citadel of the Gods card for $4 million. Oh yeah, I picked him up myself. I already picked him up at 30 bucks. I thought the same thing. See, I got him right here. I got him listed. Actually, not just saying that. I had him listed for 60 in God's token, but I'm gonna cancel that for now because Ethereum and everything's coming back up. This is a legendary that could jump in price pretty cheap, but it is a good card. Yeah, I put it. Well, it's going to go into that war deck, Basad. So, what do you think about that? Adding Exanth into that war deck. The war deck that you like of mine. That is my only good deck, according to you. I think I got him for 30. Let me see what I got him for. I know it wasn't. Pretty sure I didn't pay no 45 for him because I got him last week. I believe it was. That was one that I was keeping an eye on. Like I said, I try to trade these things like stocks if I can, or cryptos or futures, whatever. Anything that can be traded. Oh, I did pick up Lysander too. My wife's using Lysander because she has a zoo light type of deck, but hers is pretty crazy. Because now she has Lysander, CERN the moderator, multiple people. But yeah, you can see I picked Lysander up at $65 because this guy, I mean. Oh, see, I'm already up 22 bucks on that one, so that's good. And then I picked up. Oh, I got it. Let's see, I bought them for 27. Yeah, so I've doubled in price. I doubled my $25 investment. I knew it was close to 30. I thought it was over 30 or right at 30, but that's even better. When you trade so many different things, you have tons of assets. You don't remember which ones you bought what at. It's too much. That's why it's good it's on blockchain, because I can keep up with it. I already have enough time, hard enough time keeping up with all my day trades during the stock market and with cryptos. I do have a poly. I did grab a poly too when in this dip. I forgot what I grabbed the poly for. We'll look at that one in a second. But I didn't even notice prices were up that high on some of these cards today. So thank you, Bazad, for pointing that out. Of course, I haven't had a chance to check. I usually check around stock market closing times when I really start focusing on cryptos. This is what I want to do. No, I guess we'll just we'll swap the highest and the lowest cost. Some of those blessings, I mean, they can have some strategy to them, but like that one, I don't really care right now which one of these switched, because neither really one of those are that important. Oh, that's a problem. We've got to get this wolf and shoo. So we got to get the werewolf off, because he's going to be pumping mana, pumping mana and dropping wild creatures like crazy. See, he's still getting mana every time he drops a wild creature. It's going to be hard to keep it, although he is blowing his hand to get this board out here. What do we want to do here? I'm going to put on the Moonlight Charm. I could throw that, but instead I'm going to drop a second Celestial Stag. Gain 6 favor. Yep, I'll be right below him, so I'm actually going to get ahead of him in the favor race here. Ooh, and a Tainted Treon. Very nice. I'm just going to go to his face. I'm going to let him come to me, because he's about to start coming into... I'm going to grab that too. Add deal 1 damage to each creature for 3 mana will help. But we got the Moonlight Charm in place, Strength Training in hand, and a Porcupine. So if I can start pulling the... You dirty scoundrel. This... Boy, I about turned into Samuel L. Jackson right there. I was about to start cussing all over the stream. The MMFers were about to fly. Drop that nefarious briar. You ruined my plan. Now I'm going to lose. God. This guy. I don't know who this guy is. Rather play Basad with his cheating than play this guy. It's perfectly timed. Nefarious briar. Alright, well, he's blew his whole entire hand now, it looks like. Let's see after his turn to make sure. I had the Damon Prince, but I sold him, but he's still pretty cheap. I just figure with him, they may change him, before the set, because he doesn't get a lot of play. He's pretty strong, but doesn't get very much play at all. I think I've pretty much lost this game. Well, no, like I said, he doesn't have any cards in hand. I don't think he can kill the Porcupine. I should have dropped that jag, but I was running out of time. I didn't have time to think about my second move. I was just trying to think about the first move. None of these will do damage to the porcupine, so probably just go and, yeah, go for face damage. There we go. We got one badger out of here. There we go. Come on, you two. Hit that porcupine. Come on, you confused little cat. Wow, man, somebody needs to feed that cat. That cat's ribs showing. You look at the jaguar. There's a fat purple jaguar. He's eating good. The damn little lynx, man. He's over here starving out here in the swamp. Like, man, I'm just looking for a fish, like a crawfish, not even like a whole fish, just a little tiny something to eat. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted that little skinny bastard to die. So he did exactly what I wanted. If I could, let's see, there's no rune of strength over there. I want to, yeah, let's, is there anything I can kill? I don't even care. I'm not even try to kill any of this stuff. Use that Septum Spring. Boost this guy back up there. Then give him the strength training. Then we'll drop these two. So I'm out of range of the hunt. There's nothing he can do to kill this. He did kill the jaguar. Even a giant pangolin wouldn't do it right now. Haha! That jaguar missed. I love it. I just need a rune of strength to pop up in the sideboard, make him frontline, and then he won't be able to do any more damage the rest of the game. Let me pull up that Damon Prince. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, that 9 mana is rough, but he does do a whole lot of stuff. We'll look into him more here. You can talk me into it. Why you think it's got that good of value? Okay, let's kill that. Oh no, well I forgot it's random, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. Nobody else is at 1 damage and protected, hidden sleep backline. None of those have that. Could drop the Tainted Treant. And let's drop the Trant, whatever it's called. Let's pop that guy. That does put me in range of the hunt, but I have the Treant out there. Let's see, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. So as long as he doesn't have anything like Swelling Boom, okay, that's good. I got a turn to try to wipe this board before he uses this to buff all these creatures. Good, that beaver missed. Oh, no, I don't. If he doesn't get enough favor, I'm going to yank that right off of that Bronze Servant. There's a Rune of Fire. Ooh. Ooh. I don't want to do this. Oh, did he snatch that girl? Oh, he did snatch that girl. So I need to kill stuff. Okay. Let's get you out of here. Um, let's buff him some more. Oh, I ran out of time. I didn't know I was that close to time. Come on. Oh, good thing this is just testing. Oh man, I was sitting there deciding if I wanted to play the Discovery or the. Well, I lose. That was really dumb. That was so dumb. I didn't even realize I was that close to time. I wasn't even looking at the bar. What a dumb misplay. Alright, let's look at this Damon King. Beside you calling this thing out, saying you think this is going to go up in price. It's a $4 card. It's been downtrending since it came out. You know, once the card came out, it was 1880, and this is the lowest it's been, 439. Convince me why. Ooh, 777 on an IMX token. Convince me why I should buy this, Basad. So we got 9 mana. And actually, real quick, before we dive into this, let me make a quick phone call. I'll be right back. But I want you to convince me into this. I'm going to buy it. I'll buy it right here on the stream if you can convince me. Maybe I'll buy 2 because they're only $4. Just because. I'll give you a couple minutes to come up with your argument. When I come back, I want you to convince me. I want you to sell me on it. Alright, let's see here. Control War is in meta. People are shifting Control War each week. It'll still be in meta 6 months from now. It's cheap because War got Avatar War, 8 mana, which is better. But not everyone can buy Avatar War. It's a perfect replacement. So if more players coming in, this card will be in the meta soon. Alright, I like that argument. So let's pull up a side-by-side and compare. Well, if this thing will do what I want it to do. Let me open another marketplace. And then, what did you say it was? The name of the war one? Oh, Avatar War. Avatar War. Alright. Now, let's see if we can get these to go beside each other. There we go. Damon King. There we go. Okay. So, the Avatar War, which is currently $400 in ETH. Let's see what we got. Oh, $389 in Gods. That's a little bit cheaper. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And IMX probably going to $381 in IMX. So what's the cheapest one? The IMX one's actually the cheapest one right now. That's weird. That's a difference. Normally the IMXs are a lot more expensive. So actually, in that you got about $381. And it's selling for $421. So there's a $40 difference in arbitrage right there. Right now. Besides probably running over there grabbing that one off of IMX. But yeah, you have a $40 arbitrage difference. You could buy this IMX one and turn around and sell it for $40 in profit. How often do these sell? Let's look at the chart. I'm pretty sure these sell a decent amount. Oh, there's the daily price. Yeah, look at all the volume. 7 day. There was one bought February 28th. Yeah, they get bought like once a day. Now they were down to 2. Let's see, what was that real low? They were down to like almost 250. It looks like. The all-time high on these bad boys is up at 583. That was December 3rd. Now, there's only 1,949 of them in existence that will ever be minted, besides possibility of a few Genesis chests laying around here and there that you can buy for like 4,000 or 5,000 grand if you want to. But there's not going to be much more added in this supply. But this is 8 mana with Leech. Leech is strong, and Roar equipped 5/2 sentient flame blades with goblets. After you attack, heal your god for 5. And that's pretty dumb. You know, so the Leech, you also get the heal for 5. You get a 5/2 weapon, and it's 8/8 and only 8 mana. So, you know, that's why I saw it saying this card is super, super strong in war decks. Very, very strong. And that's why it's holding that high price. Now, the Daemon, on the other hand, we've got 6,300 in supply, so it's quite a bit more. You know, there's still more Divine Order packs coming out, so there's still going to be more that could be hitting the marketplace. And this one's 9 mana, so you're higher mana by 1. It does have God Blitz, which is really nice. So as soon as you drop it, you can attack pretty much anything. When this creature destroys another creature, that creature is obliterated. So that takes it off the board. That's strong against death decks. And then Roar deals 6 damage to an enemy creature. And it's a 12/7. So with God Blitz, you could drop this at 9 mana. If your opponent had no way to stop it, you could just hit them right for 12 damage. And then you're also going to deal 6 damage on the drop to oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. To each enemy creature. So that Roar is actually like the, well, what is that called? What do you call that thing? I can't think of the card, and I just used it. I was just playing with it. It's in my war deck. I use it all the time. Help me out. Besides the 6 mana, add +3 to all your. Add +3 to a creature, then deal its strength as damage to all enemy creatures, or all creatures, or whatever. But this one's good because it does do enemy creatures, so it is a little lower on health, 7 health. You know, if they pushed, I mean, for a 9 mana, I think if they could push that up to like an 8 or a 9, that would probably bring the value up. And that's another thing, because Divine Order set is not being closed, they're still balancing it through March 28th, and possibly could get extended again. They could buff him a little bit if he doesn't see play. Soul Survivor. That's it. You suggest I buy 100 of it? Where did he go? I'll get one for now, Basad. I'll get one for now. Because I'm not going to buy Avatar War right now. But Avatar War is really strong. But I'll buy one and play with it. Because they are still pretty cheap. Well, let me see here. Let me do some chart analysis. They were 343. February 28th. So that was yesterday. People are buying them. Let's see. What's the... They're buying them constantly, not buying a lot of them. Well, actually, no, they are buying quite a bit of them. See, March 1st, there was 12. February 28th, there was 11. So somebody thinks this card's valuable at $4. Like I said, the all-time high was 1880. The 30-day average is 535. So let's see, what's the cheapest ones we got again? Cheapest ones we got is Ether. I don't know if I have enough Ether to buy for in this account right now. But if I can buy all 4 of these, no I don't. Let's see if I can buy 3 of them. Oh. I have enough Ether to buy 1. Okay. I have more Gods and IMX in this account right now than I do Ether. I need to sell some more cards for Ether. But I would have liked to pick up these ones in the 30s. Cause I definitely got the 433 one, I'm pretty sure. Let's get back on here. I may do some little hoodoo. See if I can't sell something real quick for some Ether. Where's my wallet? Oh, I don't need that one. Okay, there we go. Let's see what I got him for, the exact price on that one. Oh. Oh, I actually got him for $4.29. I got him even cheaper than $4.33. So I was able to grab that one for $4.29, a couple of cents less. I'll invest 20 bucks in it beside, let's see, what can I sell? What's your thoughts on this Shadow Banisher, beside? I bought this thing while I was in the dip because there's only 900 of them. It's an Etherbots promo. And I don't think it's that bad of a card. It's just kind of wonky for Magic. But I think in those fast aggro decks, those like that Magic aggro deck you were playing, that would be an interesting pick. You know, of course, if you're running Palace's Wand, you pretty much try to keep that on all game. But I don't know. What do you think, Basad? What do you think of this card? Because I can throw it up there. I've got it listed, I think, for IMX. Yeah, I got it for 46. I'm the cheapest by a penny. There's only 3 for sale on IMX. Let's try to catch some of that arbitrage because it'd be a $20 difference. Well, actually, I think I paid like $35 for this thing. So if I try to sell it fast, I'd be selling it, you know, a little bit less. I don't know. I'll keep an eye. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Magic. Well, the thing is, just a promo. There's only 906 of them, so, and it's actually a cool looking card. And that 6 durability is really strong. So I mean, for 6 turns of casting spells, you're gonna get a creature every turn. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This card was one time up at what, 133 last July 3rd, but it's just sold off since. They don't sell as often either. Somebody bought one yesterday for $30.79. That's alright. I mean, we're only talking about a couple pennies difference on that one. So, oh, I know who I can sell. This Null Mall. What do you think about this one, Beside? I bought this one, this Null Mall, pretty cheap because I saw it skyrocketed. Well, that skyrocket was probably from some type of nonsense money scheming or something, laundering or something, probably. But I thought he would be pretty good in a death deck, especially with wicked Cambions. Because whenever he takes damage, it deals 2 damage to your god, so it would buff those Cambions, and he's only 5 mana with a 7/6. There's only 3,000 of them. But it just has not really done much since I got it. That's one I could sell for Ether. I think I've got it listed for, whoops. I got it listed for Gods. Yeah, I got it listed for 32 in Gods. I'll cancel that. Well, I know I've got a few weird cards, but like, these are cards I think as archetypes get built out that could, you know, could become in the meta. If this card with only 3,000, you know, 3,600 of them out there, a bunch of people
start buying it because it matches with the Wicked Cambion. Like I was saying, there's some type of combo because a new card comes out to put those together. And you can also pull this. Here's another thing too, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, you can pull this with, what is that guy's name? He's a, let me just go into death. He's a 4 mana. The Eldritch, the Demonologist, yeah. So pull the highest cost Nether from your deck. So on 4 mana, you could play him to pull the No Maul. And at 5 mana, be dropping a 7/6 creature that can then buff that Wicked Cambion, like I was saying. I don't know. I'm not gonna sell that one yet. For some reason, I just think that card has a lot of potential because it also can be played in any deck. So any type of archetype or anything that gets put out where dealing damage to your god helps you in some way, then that no maul is going to fit in that strategy perfectly. And again, it's only 5 mana. Can be used in any god and is a 7/6. And the Eldritch Demonologist is also a neutral card, so he can be used with the No Maul in any deck. Well, hold on to that one. I don't know why, Basada. That one, I feel like there's going to be a purpose for it. I haven't played with it yet, but I feel like there's a purpose. No, don't cancel that. Get out of here. That's funny. I got weird cards. Like I said, I'm a trader. I'm a trader investor. I trade stocks and cryptos and everything. So, I could be overthinking it, but maybe I'm not. So let's build this war deck out. I'm gonna put this Damon Prince in here. So the thing when I didn't want to run a 9 damage, man, it's hard not to run INR. I noticed, weren't you running INR, Basad? Because I thought it was somebody else who was running INR, one of the ranked matches. Definitely know I'm going to be running Soul Survivor at least at a 1 of. It's really hard not to run that at a 2 of. I've never really tried this Blade Trial Valkyrie out. I've had 2 of them that I got. They're Genesis rares. Let me just go throw in the stuff I know that's going to be in here, like the Tavern Brawler. She's always in there. Odie's going to be in here. We'll throw Tardos. Old Exanthe in there. A little Shadow Thundercaller would probably be alright. Throw that Shadow Thundercaller in there. Let me pull up what that... You do run INR? See, I don't see a lot of people running INR, and I think INR is pretty decent. And feel free to help me out with this deck, Basad. You see some ideas, you see something I'm doing, you're like, hey, he's got a card that may be better. He just doesn't see it because he's dumb. Just let me know. Okay. I gotta pull this original one off of Goodex. Whoops. My one good deck. Whoops, that's not what I do. I'm doing all kinds of crazy stuff here. What am I doing? Oh, there it is. So, let me think. What's the best way? Match results. Okay. 3. It's been a little while since I played that deck. I've been playing around with nature and different things. As much as I dislike playing nature, it's growing on me though. That one was a 6-in-1 version. No, that's totally different from the original though. Let's go to 4. Oh, no, not 4, 6, I think. 25 and 18. Let me go back one more. Because there was 2 different variations that I tested, I thought. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking. One variation went 14 and 12, and the other one went 25 and 18. We just look, whoops. Come on. We don't need to go through all my history here. Is it 10? Yeah, 25 and 18. I think this is the original one. So he had 1 enduring shield. It's just going to be a few changes. Send me a deck in Discord. Let's see here. There we go. Copy. And guys, if you haven't joined the Discord channel yet, join our Discord channel, frameworkfortune.com. You can sign up for free, hit the Discord tab, and you'll be able to hop right in here. So let's import this deck here that Basad has sent me. So I don't have these 2 cards, which I don't really like that card anyway that much. So, yeah, Ali Basad, you got this thing loaded, man. Hector's in there, Grimdal's in there, Agros Damon's in there. I think an easy place would be Hirdicus, an easy replace for one of those cards. And then we don't have Xanthia, so all that looks pretty good. What's the power? What god power are you using with this? I'm assuming it's the Viking god power. Damn, you got all kinds of board wipe in this. I'm actually going to drop one of these. I'm not that big on these guys. And I'm going to put Xanthia in there for him. And then you don't have any Archangel Bruisers? You do have one long ship. Yeah, the 1/1 Viking. Okay. Oh, you're not running another round either. I'm popping another round in there. Let's try this out. I love the another round card. Let's see what this does. This is this your creation? Like you built this deck yourself, or is this one you found somewhere? I'm assuming you built this yourself because the deck is crazy. It's got it's pretty the build up from Einar to Prince Hector to Grendel to the Daemon Prince. That's wild. I'm gonna have to see if I can play this deck like you do. Because normally, I always use the war deck that I did good with. The one that you said is good. This one here. I use the enraged power. I use that 1 mana to give +1 strength. The only reason why I could see, let's do this, the Valk Narrator. To use the Valk Narrator is if you're playing a lot of Vikings like this deck. That's a pretty good start. Just look for Carnage Sweep. Oh, in the Mulligan. Oh, I read that too late. My bad. That's alright. I might have should have. No, it's okay. I was gonna say I might have should have saved that mana for him, but try to drop him next probably. Yeah, maybe the Thunder Collar first. Maybe the Thunder Collar to keep him distracted with that. Well, I don't know, because if Xanth buffs the Thunder Collar, that Thunder Collar would be pretty wild. It'd be coming in pretty hot. And he's not playing much, so I don't really need to play much either. Yeah, let's just go ahead and drop Xanthia. And then I'm also going to be able to get that shield on him too. Very nice. And then, oh, look at that. He did get the 3 strength. He got buff 3 on that. I thought he gave 1/1. No, it's just strength. Okay. It's 1 strength per creature in your hand. But it's at the end of every turn. So, is that the end of my turn? Yeah, end of my turn. Not the end of every turn. The end of my turn. I was going to say, this is the end of every turn. I've barely played with this card. Like I said, I just got it. So, he's thinking real hard there. Alright, that's not a big deal. There's the Carnage Sweep. Although I don't even need it right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that Thunder Collar. And now look at that. Xanthia buffing this Chimera. That's beautiful there. Now that Chimera's a 5/4. He's going to come in hot next turn. Oh yeah, man. I know. I've played the Carnage Sweep. I ain't gonna use it unless I need it. I don't think I'm gonna need it though. Like, I'm coming out hot already. And the longer he leaves Xanthia on the board, the worse it's gonna get for him. I think he's debating using his distraction god power, yeah, to get that shield off of him. But now he's hidden, so he can't do anything to him, so I'm fine with that. Let's drop the Chimera. Yeah, I don't want you to gain favor. Well, let's see what's over there. Anything useful? I'm just going to gain this 9 favor. He's going to gain 9 favor too. Nothing really useful that I could use right now. Let's see, what would be the best way to do this? Because I need that Thunder Collar. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. I don't really care about this thing. Ooh, and Hector got the buff from Xanthia that time. So he shot the Thunder Collar with the Ballista. He has 1 mana, so I've got another turn before Rapture Dance. I'm going to be able to do a little bit on this next turn, but I can't load the board with Rapture Dance coming up. Well, I could make him waste it. There's that Shadow Thunder Collar, you beautiful thing, you. What do I want to do here? So if I go through, yeah, I've got that, like I said, I got 1 more turn. Let's go ahead and take that out. We might as well take that out. Just keep him. Actually, I'm going to grab... no, I'm going to grab this. Let's see if I can make him waste some mana. Oh, no. Yeah. Let's see if I can make him waste 2 mana on killing that. Oh, I had more. I could have grabbed more. I would have grabbed that Athenian Archer, too. Yeah, good. He wasted that 2 mana, so now he's only got 4 mana. There's only so much he can do. Hey, there's Stonks and Chomps, our wonderful moderator and big contributor to the Framework Fortune community. And she has her own YouTube channel, live streaming Gods Unchained. You can throw that link in there, Lauren, when you feel like it. Promote your channel. So, this ought to be pretty easy. Oh, well, you know, when life gives you lemons. Oof. Big boy INR coming in off of that, out of its misery. Now, that's a scary INR right there. Gives me the tingles. Let's drop that. I need to get rid of 2 mana. But well, I'm going to get, that doesn't matter. If he rapture dances me. I just don't want those grenades in my deck, so I'm gonna do it. So even if he rupture dances me at this point, I mean, Hector's gonna come in crazy. Einar's gonna come in crazy. I still got the Carnage sweep, so I don't even care. I mean, I'll take all his mana this turn if he there it is, Rapture Dance. I always say Rapture Dance. There's the Rapture Dance. we're going to have to hold INR unless he plays that Wiccan Trapper. Play that Wiccan Trapper. Do something stupid. Oh, oh gosh. I love it. I love it. Now we're just going to drop INR. That Wiccan Trapper's going to get whacked out of here. And now we got INR ready to smash for 7. Big boy on deck. And then Hector can come in next. Or could drop Odie. Could drop Odie and a bull. Look at you getting sneaky out there. Nope, he's getting the bull. Doesn't matter because we got we got Blitz, Leech, all kinds of stuff for Hector. Yeah, this game's pretty much over with. Get on out of here, bull. He's gonna have a choice. I probably should have killed that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna. Let's just go ahead and grab the Bronze Servant. Oh yeah, I forgot. Einar will take care of that. Oh yeah, well, this game's over. I completely forgot Einar taking care of that Arachnid, whatever. So this deck, very, very nice. But I would definitely recommend you get Exanthia. Basad, because Exanthia definitely put in a lot of work. He could not kill that Exanthia and just buffing all kinds of stuff left and right. Yep, that's the game. I'm not even going to get to see the Daemon Prince. I wanted to see the Daemon Prince do something. Kill him way before then. Oh my god, and a Soul Survivor? Lord have mercy. Just do it just to be an a-hole. Why not? I did kill my own Hector, but... But yeah, man, I like that. I ran pretty smooth. Very nice, very nice. Well, I'll continue to test that some. You know, and I may switch a few more things up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna play it quite a bit, but I like it. I like what you got going on there. And adding in, like I said, adding in Exanthia just made that deck even crazier. Because what did I change? I took out one Chimera. Oh yeah, and I added Hirdicus. So that's the other difference. I've got Hirdicus in here. So Exanthia and Hirdicus. You know, this deck is packed full of legendaries. we got 5 right there. Grand Hall, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 war legendaries in this deck. Well, with that many legendaries, it better do good, Mythic. But, alright guys, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark for today, and it is almost getting close to dinner time, and I still have a few more things to do, so we will be back for more live Gods Unchained gameplay on Thursday. I'll be doing some more testing of some of these wonky decks, and I definitely am going to be testing Basad's deck here that he sent me the code for, and I'm going to, you know, try a couple of little variations of it, see. And then I also think I'll put back together my original war deck that uses the Enrage power and see how that does with a couple of add-ins like Exanthia. But I'll be back tomorrow morning on the home channel for some live stock trading, and then back here around the same time as today, 1:32 p.m. Central, for the live crypto update where we'll be diving into Safu. the whatever new coin that Mike B has been talking about that sold out its pre-sale within 33 seconds. And we'll see if Ethereum and Bitcoin continue to break to the upside, and if Gods is going to get this nice rebound along with the rest of the market. You guys stay safe out there. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. If you don't mind smashing those like buttons on YouTube and follow me over there on Twitch, guys. Stay all that. Until next time, and I'm out of here.
This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak.